What's up, everyone? It's Some Type of Artist here for possibly the finale of Earthworm Jim 2. And good way to start, let's just drop 2 puppies. So this is the last puppy love level. It's kind of weird because the other ones we ended the episodes with. I kind of feel like it's... I don't know, not always the most exciting level to lead off with if you're gonna show someone Earthworm Jim, but I don't know, this one does get pretty tough. And right away, we're mauled by Peter Puppy. You know, every time I play this for myself, like, not this Let's Play, but every other time, I always pause when I get attacked by Peter Puppy, because I remember distinctly as a kid, he used to have, like, a pipe in his mouth when he's attacking you, and I try to check, like, all of his frames to see, or as many frames as I can to see it, but I never do. Now, if I was Sprite, I'd probably... If I was smart, I'd probably just go to, like, Spriter's Resource or something and check out the sprites of them, but... Oh, well. Maybe another time. And we're gonna get mauled again, God. And you can't avoid them. I always, like, wonder if there's some spot where you can, like, trick them to, oh man, I can't just not talk during this segment. It's not so hard that I can't talk and do it at the same time, but holy cow, I'm not doing too good on this one. At least we got done with the round. But I'm probably gonna die during this second round, because I think he does 30% damage. I don't know, I always thought it was weird, because, like, I always remembered it being 30%, but for some reason, I also remember... Oh my god! Remember it being 25%, and it's like, I remember thinking to myself, what's the difference? Because if you come at, really, I missed every single one of those. I said, what's the real difference? Because, like, if you're at 100%, it's gonna take 4 hits by Peter Puppy to knock you out anyway. Because 25 times 4, that's 100. 30 times 3 is only 90, so you would need a 4th one to break you over 100, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. I remember when I was a kid and playing this level, my dad was, like, really impressed because, like, this is, like, it's like a famous Italian song. And, like, my dad's Italian and proud of it because, you know, all Italians are proud to be Italians. And as an Italian, I feel like no shame in saying I am kind of like a self-hating Italian. I think we're extremely obnoxious, to be perfectly honest. But I remember Dad being impressed with it, and that was when I, like, first learned about, like I don't know what you would want to call it, like DNA or heritages and stuff like that. Because, like, he explained to me, like, everybody on his side of the family was 100% Italian. But my mom wasn't 100% Italian. She was also, her mom was Italian, but her dad was, like, British and Swedish. So, I don't know. I don't even know if it's, like, accurate or not, because it actually kind of sounds weird saying it out loud, but I remember him telling me you're, like, 75% Italian, and that's what I usually tell other people. When people ask, like, what nationality are you? But, I don't know, every time I hear this song, I, like, always think back to, like, how the room we had the Sega Genesis in when we were a kid was. Because, like, I don't know, it's weird because, like, I live in a different house now, and every time I think of the family room from my old house, I think of, like, you know, how it looked, you know, when we were moving out, which is more or less how it looked for, like, the past several years or so. But I remember when we were a kid, like, we had, like, a love seat and a recliner in that room. And, like, at some point, we, like, had switched it off for, like, a sectional. And, like, we had a coffee table, like, right in the middle of the room. And I don't know what happened to that coffee table, but it's, like, something I miss having, because I don't know. It's not like we didn't have a coffee table, like, in another room or something like that. I don't know. I always kind of, like, liked the one we had in that room. Which is, like, the stupidest thing in the world to think about, because it's, like, it's a table, you know, but I don't know. When you get used to, like, seeing something for so long, it's just kind of weird going back to it or getting rid of it. I don't know. Like, when I was moving, we didn't actually take our kitchen table with us. And I hated it because I loved that kitchen table so much. At the time, I was like, I had a blog that I was posting various things to, but like one of them was like the perler bead art that I started doing around the same time. And I remember that table was like the perfect color to put the perler bead art on, because it was like, I don't know, it was just like, it was a nice bright background, but it wasn't like flashing white or anything. It was like, I don't know, it was like a brownish light yellow, and I don't know, it was just really good. It was a really good table too. I don't know why we didn't take it. I guess because they thought it couldn't fit in our kitchen now, but I don't know. I think it could have fit. Maybe it would have been a little big for the kitchen we have now, but I think it could have fit for sure. But I don't know, it just kind of seems like a waste that we just got rid of the table for no reason. Well, I guess we didn't throw it out. We did actually sell it, but I don't know. But yeah, that family room coffee table. There's another memory I have with that coffee table that's kind of... I don't even know why I missed that table, because this memory like still kind of like bothers me. But I remember, I think my mom had just like shampooed the carpet in that room that day or something like that, and my sister and I were in there eating dinner and watching TV one day. Or maybe not dinner, but I had a glass of juice in there, and I had accidentally spilled it off the floor, and my dad just like flipped out. And I don't know, it was the kind of thing where it's like, I can't really warrant anyone flipping out for spilling a glass of juice on a carpet, but that's what I also think of. But enough with that weird memories, let's talk about weird levels. We are in Food World, level 8, and you're being chased by a giant salt and pepper shaker, and if you hit these snails, the salt shaker will get distracted and go chase them. And god, doesn't that burger in the background look delicious? I'm in the mood for a burger right now. You know, after this recording, I think I'm gonna go get one of our frozen patties and start defrosting it. I don't know if it'll be defrosted enough in time for dinner tonight. It's around like 1 o'clock now, but probably not, but I don't know. It's better than nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to cut back on burgers, actually. In fact, I had McDonald's yesterday. I shouldn't even be thinking about a burger today, but I don't know. My dad does buy a lot of patties. It's like an easy thing for him to make at night when he doesn't really feel like cooking anything else. Because I don't know, like everyone in my family has different schedules, so we kind of like gave up the, you know, cooking for everyone kind of thing a long time ago. A lot of nights it's kind of like a fend for yourself situation, which I don't really have a problem with, because I don't know. My dad's been eating a lot of food lately that I'm not really a big fan of anyway, so it's really not a big deal at all if, you know, one person isn't cooking for everybody. But, you know, if we are both home, he makes a burger for himself. I usually am on board for having one myself, but he does kind of make them fairly often, and kind of felt like it was a point where I just needed to, like, stop. So there's actually a secret... Oh, if I could explain it, the salt shaker is just like... whatever. There's a secret area down here. That's all there was. Secret room number 37. Oh man, I don't know. The music in this little area is so fun. There's a lot of nice little ammo and health for generating things. I think there's an extra life somewhere in here. But anyway, so... yeah, the burger thing. I don't know. I love burgers, man. Burgers are probably, like... It sounds so dumb and childish, and who cares? But, like, burgers and pizza are, like, definitely my favorite food. They're definitely something I can have, like, anytime, anywhere. And I'm not gonna lie, I usually just go straight for one of them if I'm, like, at a restaurant. I mean, like, a Chili's type of restaurant or anything like that. I don't know. If we go to, like... if I'm ever, like, at a nicer restaurant, I'll have pasta or something like that, but I mean, I'm not really a big fan of, like, fancy restaurants, as lame as that sounds, but I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of spoiled by, like, how food service has been in, like, places like Applebee's and Chili's, but I feel like when you go to a nice restaurant, your food takes forever to get out. And you're always I'm always with somebody, too, when I'm going to, like, a restaurant. Like, it's usually, like, a family occasion or something like that. So, like, we're usually running late because my mom decided not to get ready until, like, the last possible minute. Or something like that. And I don't know. So we're running late, so I'm already hungry upon getting to the restaurant. And then the food usually takes, like, forever to get there. Because, I don't know, I guess they want you to have ambience when you go to a fancy restaurant. And that's, like, fine and all, but, like, I don't know. I'm not usually a huge fan of all the food they offer there. And I don't know. Quite frankly, I feel like it's way overpriced, usually. It's overpriced and the portions aren't, like, huge. Like, I remember going in when I was, like, younger and kind of being, like, surprised how... Because, I don't know, I guess when you're a kid, you expect, like, your concept of time is different, too. So, like, it felt like forever. It felt like you were waiting, like, an hour there for your food. And I had ordered raviolis. And I was, like, so hungry, so getting really antsy. And raviolis finally came, and they were, like, 5 very small raviolis that seemed even smaller because they, like, serve it on, like, a bigger plate, too. And they, like, decorate it with, like, parsley or whatever they put around on the side. Excuse me? I just fell straight down there. Oh well, we're fine. The one sucky thing about dying is you lose all your fun toys, but you know what? I like our main gun, too, so it's not, like, a big deal. But I was, like, shocked, because it's, like, I was, like, super hungry. I waited an hour for this, and it's, like, I don't know, I guess because it's, like, when you're a kid, like, dinner's ready when your parent says it is, and you're usually, like, doing something else before then, so you're not, like, anxiously waiting for dinner unless you're, like, really, really hungry. So, like, I don't know. It's like one of those weird experiences as a kid that kind of, like, just sticks with you for the rest of your life. But I don't know, I do feel like there's, like, some truth in it, too. But anyway, enough talking about food, because we're almost done with food. It's back to pizza time now. So it's kind of like a metaphor for, like, for my taste in food. Here is, like, delicious pizza, and we face this fancy steak called the filet mignon. Like, the flaming yawn. Not filet mignon, flaming yawn. And I think that pun is amazing. And this one's not too bad. You just, like, run back and forth and, you know, just shoot him on the side. He'll be done before you know it. If you don't shoot him in time, he'll, like, you know, he'll flame and yawn on you. I remember the last time I played Pokemon Silver, I chose Cyndaquil and I named him Flame and Yawn. Or was it I don't know. I remember naming some fire Pokemon Flame and Yawn. Flaming Yawn. But yeah, anyway, what can I say? I'm still a kid at heart, let's be honest. I usually don't like it when people say that. Not for, like, any reason, it just seems like, I don't know, a weird thing to say, but let's be honest, I may very well be an adult, but, like, I'm still playing video games for the internet and stuff like that. I'm still more interested in cartoons than I am with actual adult television shows. I'd usually rather see an animated movie than a real one, but we were at the last level here. Enough about being a man-child or whatever. So we gotta race psy-crow to the end of the level where Princess What's-Her-Name is, and I guess this is where, he marries her or whatever. There are a couple spots like we just passed where if you are behind psy-crow, he'll lock you in a room and have, like, some kind of obstacle trap you need to avoid. But I'm usually pretty good where I don't have to worry about that, but I'm not gonna promise anything, because, you know, the way things are going, I'll probably die. But yeah, this was the last level I mentioned in, like, the second part, where the third movement of Moonlight Sonata plays. Yeah, once I, figured out what song it was, there was a time when I was actually listening to this on YouTube quite a bit. There's like 3 different movements to there. I don't know. Classical music can be very fun. If, you know, I don't know. I can't say I would like listen to it all the time, but like it's, I don't know. I definitely love listening to like some, ooh, that's not a good gun to use right now. Sorry, homing ammo. You can use those blades right there to propel you forward. Oh my god, I died again. Why? Why are games hard? Why is talking and playing games so hard? Come on, Jim. Run. Run, Jim, run. There's actually a glitch in the Sega version when I played it. I don't know if it was, like, you know, exclusive to the Sega version or not, but I remember in one of the rooms where psy-crow traps you, after, you know, after you're done with the traps, he's supposed to open the door up. Or the door just opens up. But, like... Oh, I thought we were at a different part of the level! Damn! Yeah, there's also no continues in this level, too, so you gotta do, like, the whole thing. But yeah, after I had finished the trap, nothing happened. Like, psy-crow would be behind the door and he'd be looking on at you, like he's mocking you or whatever. But, yeah, nothing happened. The door just remained closed, like, the game's soft-locked and I have no idea what happened. Nope! Thank you. Yeah, these things suck when they're going... Nope, I didn't want that. Those things suck if they're going the opposite way, because you gotta, like, stand in place, and psy-crow can just... Oh my god, did I just die again? How? It must have knocked me into the pit, I didn't even see. Yeah, you want to kind of, like, attack psy-crow as often as you can, if it's not too inconvenient, because, like, it will stun him, and a lot... Oh, really? Oh my god. Just go! Just go! Damn it, why is it so hard? Just go! Oh man, well, what a finale, folks. What a finale. Thank God for these snot swings. Yeah, so I guess you can see what happens when he, like, locks you in. Or, oh, I guess he doesn't stand there. I thought he did. Because I don't think he proceeded further in the level. Giant balls. The humor writes itself. Are we done? Oh, he is there. Yeah, so if you can, like, try to hit him with your whip or your gun when you're doing stuff so he can, like, stall him a little bit. Oh, I didn't want to go up there. Man, I am such a mess in this level. Holy cow. But God, what a music to listen to. I think we're gonna have to do another trap room. So I may as well pick up some health while I'm at it. Yeah, be careful. That's the pit I fell down originally. If you're not careful with your snot swing, you'll go straight into it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do another trap room. Oh, no fair! I totally had it! You saw that. You guys saw that. I was totally in the other room. Yeah, so just, like, try to, like... Are we still doing it, or... Try to go, like, where one of them just went down, because I think they're... Random! Damn it. Alright guys, last life. Let's do this. Although I think we have continues, so I think it's fine. And since we're not getting checkpoints, we're going to start from the beginning of the level anyway. Oh, nose! Why are you itching now? I don't have time to itch you. There, we did. I just did it. We're good. Itchy nose is good, guys. Yeah, I remember beating this game as a kid for the very first time, and my mom was in the kitchen, and I was like, Mom, I beat the game, and she's like, already? Because I had only had the game for a week. I got it for my birthday one year, and like, that's something I guess really? Well, let's continue. I don't know how many continues I have. I think those cans of worms you saw me pick up occasionally were the continues, but let's try to do this, because it'd suck to be on this last part that I usually don't have too much of a challenge with, and then we're just messing up royally. But, you know, it would sandwich the Let's Play pretty well, because I had a pretty bad first part with my skills, and I'm having a pretty bad last part with my skills too, but oh well. Oh man, it's too bad you can't fire your gun in the air. That would be interesting. Yeah, I think other than the two main games, Earthworm Jim 3D, and there was another game for the Game Boy Color, actually. I don't know if it was like an actual new Earthworm Jim game, or maybe just like, you know, when they were doing Game Boy Color versions of games that were like, not the bubble gun! Game Boy Color versions of games that already existed. But I think those were the only ones left for Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim kind of like... I don't know who owns Earthworm Jim right now, because like Playmates and Shiny, they're not like... Oh, shoot. They're not like a thing anymore. Oh god, I jumped. Yeah, I don't know who really owns Earthworm Jim anymore. I doubt there's ever going to be an Earthworm Jim game again, but... I remember when Cuphead came out, I was in a stream and I had said... imagine if they made a new Earthworm Jim game with, like, the animation quality of Cuphead, and everyone was like, yeah, that'd be awesome. But I doubt it's ever gonna happen. It would be interesting, though, because I don't know, like... I remember Earthworm Jim being fairly popular. Well, I mean, I don't know, I was a kid, so, you know... Especially in the 90s, so, like... I kind of have a hard time remembering what... Man, that Snot Swing really doesn't like me. I'm having a hard time really remembering, like, what was really popular compared to Pokemon, because Pokemon just kind of, like, overshadowed everything in popularity. Maybe Rugrats, but I don't know. There's that one where, like, Angelica's talking to Oprah Winfrey on that commercial, but... I don't know. When you're a kid, it's like... The popular things are... Damn it. Popular things are like what you really like, because I don't know, most of the time you're like in your own house or like with like, you know, whatever friends are nearby, but I guess it depends on how many friends you have nearby too. I mean, I just had the one, so popular was like what was between us, you know. But I don't know, I think that's something cool about like going back to like retro stuff like this, because like, I don't know, you do get a fresh modern take on it. I want to go up there, and I fell anyway! Dude, just play the game. Just beat the game and finish the Let's Play, man. And whine while you're doing it like a little baby. I want an Oompa Loompa now. Oh, man. I'm very Nintendo Capri Sun inspired. I shot you. I can beat him. You're a little faster than him, but like... Oh my god! Oh, that was close. I might have to concentrate now. I don't know. No! Not the bubblegum. Oh my god, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? No! We're here again! I forgot about that again! Oh, this part is the worst! At least we made the jump this time. Oh, I missed the other jump! That... Oh, man. We lost. Again. And Princess, what's her name, is just like checking out her nails. So like Nintendo Capri Sun, yeah, like I love Nintendo Capri Sun. I'll like put on his old Let's Plays all the time and like, you know, fall asleep to them and stuff like that. I don't know. There's just like something very relaxing about his voice. I know like a lot of people have said that, but like, I don't know. And like he says a lot of things like I can really feel myself relating to as well. Damn. You really want to, like, hit those J's so you can jump forward. Oh, did we do it? Oh, we did it! And then you call a taxi to take him away. And that's it, guys. That's Earthworm Jim 2. So now, the epic ending that you've all been waiting for. And so, having defeated the nefarious psy-crow, our hero, Earthworm Jim, wins back the heart of the lovely Princess What's-Her-Name. And so, having defeated the nefarious psy-crow, our hero, Earthworm Jim, wins back the heart of the lovely cow. And so, having defeated the nefarious cow, our hero, Earthworm Jim, wins back the heart of the lovely cow. And so, having defeated the nefarious cow, our hero, the cow, wins back the heart of the lovely cow. Dun 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 dun. And that's Earthworm Jim 2, everybody. Oh man, this was fun. This did help me take my mind off of things. And then you get to see some cool, like, sketches of Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim has a lot of actual really cool official artwork if you ever want to look it up. It's kind of gritty, but like a lot of it's pretty cool too, I think. I don't know, I pulled up my Earthworm Jim 2 guide earlier and left it on my desk to like both remind me to finally get around to doing this Let's Play and to like kind of look through the art a little bit too, I guess. I don't know. It's a fun game. I definitely say look into trying it out at some point. I don't think it has like any virtual console releases. Well, I don't know. It might have it on PlayStation Store because I know Earthworm Jim 1 was released on the PlayStation. Excuse me, on the PlayStation Store. I don't know if 2 ever was, but special thanks to Chip Buddy and Cows. Nice. But yeah, that's the game. It's just like, I don't know. It's a game I really liked as a kid. It's probably like one of the only Sega games I played a lot other than the Sonic games because I don't know. I feel like I don't really go back to my Sega for much because most of what I did play when I was a kid was Sonic, and I have different copies of Sonic for different consoles now. Now that I have Earthworm Jim 2 on Super Nintendo, it's like, I don't know, there's not really much of a reason to pull my Sega out anymore. And there's not really a whole lot of games for Sega I'm terribly interested in either, to be honest, but I don't know. It's fun. It's a fun platformer shooter game. It's super silly. It's super fun. I don't know. It's a good time. Try it out sometime. Next time, I don't know. I don't know what I'm playing next time. Like I said, I'm been super depressed lately. I'd like to do more of these. This has really like cheered me up, at least for like an hour or so, or however long it took me to do this. I got a few games in mind, but I guess we'll find out. I'm also kind of busy with a bunch of other things right now as well, so I don't know how often I'll do them. Like, I'll probably end up doing, like, shorter games. Like, maybe, like, one day a week. I'll, like, find some time to record a game, and then I'll put the videos together over the course of a couple of days, or maybe in the same day, and I'll upload it throughout the week, but whatever. That's all for Earthworm Jim 2, everybody. Have a good night, and, I don't know. What's a cow-related pun? Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine? I don't know. Later.